Hi, in this video, I'm going to show you some of the perfume bottles in my collection that are my favorite for display, just different, unusual, beautiful. Some of these I do have out. My bedroom is fairly dark. In there, I always have had a darker bedroom with curtains that I can open if I need for it to be lighter in there. But for the most part, my perfumes have always lived in there, most of them. So, I pulled these off of, I have 3 chests / dressers in my bedroom, and I pulled some of these off of there. I'll try to tell you if it came off of a chest or a dresser or actually out of a drawer. But these are some of the prettiest ones, or some of my favorite ones, or cutest ones that I have in my collection. When I told you guys that I was going to quit showing my collection because I had moved it around so much, I was just going to end up showing you things. Like right now, every drawer has half of what I've shown you and half of what I haven't shown you. And it's just confusing at this point for me. So it will be for you. I'm working on that. But at the same time, I can pull from these and do certain categories, like the pretty bottles and the cute bottles. And I have 3 purchases from this week. 2 were blind buys. 1 I actually did smell. I got it at Marshall's or TJ Maxx. And then I came home and looked it up online, and Marshall's for $9.99. And I came home and looked it up online, and it's just about impossible to find. They don't sell it anymore, I guess. And when you can find it, it's way over $9.99. And I didn't have my phone with me in Marshall's, so I didn't know that. And I'm so glad I bought it. So let's, my speaker's talking to me. So let's start with the bottles. I'm going to tell you as much information as I can. Some of these, I do not know anything other than what's written on the bottles. I did not research these. I just pulled these out to do a video and show you guys these bottles. And I'll kind of tell you how I like the perfume too. So let's start with this one. This is, oh gosh, it's Soleil from Lalique. And I first saw this on a YouTuber's channel in her background on her beautiful shelves, Tamalise. I love her. I may have this all wrong. Anyway, there's that, and then there's this little thing here, and it doesn't seem to move. Maybe I should, there's a little band holding it, but anyway. So I asked her what it was, what bottle it was, and she helped me figure out what, because it was in the background with 100 more. And I just thought this was the prettiest bottle I had ever seen. And I was like, I don't care what it smells like. I want that perfume. Now, if it would have been $300, I would not have blind bought it. I think I paid like $50 or $60 for this, I think. It wasn't that crazy. So I love this bottle, and an unfortunate turn of events, I only really like the bottle. I just don't like this perfume. It does not stink. It's not bad. This is just not, it's not me. There's a weird powder or something to this. I can't tell you the notes. I don't have anything in front of me. Did not research any of this. It's a weird powdery smell. And I see a lot of people on YouTube that actually like this, and I don't. So that's another reason, even though it is darker in my room, I don't mind. This is sitting on my chest out. And kind of opposite of that, because not that they look just alike, but they remind me of each other. Like I try to balance things out when I'll show you a few more too. But this is Jessica Simpson, and this is Vintage Bloom. I still have that Soleil Lalique in my nose. Ugh, I didn't realize it was that strong. When I first got it, I thought it wasn't strong, and I was like, how am I supposed to smell this? Now I see it's a lighter fragrance, but boy, it sticks in your nose. Okay, so I'm going to spray Vintage Bloom that way. Kind of let it come to me. And no, I don't know what it's supposed to smell like, but I don't like this at all. And it's not old. I just don't like it. So on my chest, now this thing's hanging. Oh well. On my chest, kind of opposite, towards the front, you'll see these 2 because it's the closest. And I don't really like either one. So if they're sitting out, even though they're not in direct sunlight, it doesn't matter. So I'm going to show you, well, let me show you this one first. Okay, so this perfume I actually do like, but I don't really use it because it's not one of my favorite white flower perfumes ever. But it's nice. There's plenty more white flower perfumes. Actually, this is pretty good. I just sprayed a little bit. This is going to remind you of Elizabeth Taylor Gardenia, but not as good. That's a candied gardenia to me, and one of my favorites. Kim Kardashian, the gardenia in the crystal, a little bit. A lot of the white. I'm trying to think exactly which one because I have a lot of white florals. Exactly which one it reminds me the most of. I can't tell you. You can look these up on Fragrant. They don't always get it right. But read what the majority says about these perfumes. Anyway, can't remember the name of the company that makes it. It's just some jibber jabber on the bottom about a limited something. But this is called Natalie, and that's one reason I have it sitting out. That's the reason I bought it. I bought this in 2017. I just remember because I remember where I was living. Natalie Wood had, I forgot the story. I knew it in 2017. Natalie Wood had a signature perfume created for her. And it wasn't on the market. It wasn't available to anyone. Her daughter, I don't know her daughter's name. You can read the story online. Her daughter had a perfumer come in some years ago, maybe 2015, 16, I'm not really sure, and recreate a perfume that she thought smelled exactly like what this perfumer had created for her mother. Now, I was named after Natalie Wood. Not that I looked like her. I was a little tiny baby. I didn't look like anybody. That's just who my mom named me after. I have a baby book that actually has that in it. And she always told me that too. So I just wanted this and I bought it blindly. I don't know where you can buy it. I bought mine online. But I bought it because it's the only thing, nothing's ever called Natalie, and that's the only perfume I've ever seen, and so I had to have it. I think I paid like $30 or $40 for it. So, let's see. I'll show you this. This is one I haven't even opened yet, just because my small bottle of this, and I think I showed it in a video, and I told you guys when I repurchased, I was just going to go ahead and buy another bigger bottle. I have had a bigger bottle of this before, and I dropped it and broke it. So on my tile floor, ceramic tile floor, after that, I just probation myself to buy the smaller bottles. So this is the first big bottle I've had. I keep it away from my ceramic tile floor because once again, my kitchen and my 2 bathrooms have ceramic tile floor. So I make sure this stays on the carpet. This is Jo Malone Orange Blossom. I do not have a problem with Jo Malone's lasting on me. I can smell my nectarine, blossom, and honey, I think that's what it's called. Matter of fact, I don't wear it much anymore because the last few times I wore it, I could still smell it in my hair and on my pillow and everything else for like 48 hours. Although light and although pretty, I got tired of it. Now this, I think I could drown myself in and never get tired of this. This is probably my favorite orange blossom perfume, and very close runner-up is the, oh gosh, I can't ever... This is the Hubigant Unfloors. I don't know. I never can say that right. I'm going to have to bring it in here and show you guys. That's runner-up, but that's not just Orange Blossom. That's like Honeysuckle too. But those are this one and that one are my favorite 2 white floral. You guys will know what I'm talking about that are into white florals. So, but this bottle is so pretty. I had a hard time finding this. I don't remember exactly the years it was released. I think maybe Christmas time they come out with the orange bottles, but I love it. I was so happy to get this. And I think I paid still cheap, a little bit cheaper than what you actually buy these bigger bottles for in the store, and it was brand new. So that's that one. I have to show you this, and this is my first ZRGOFF fragrance, and I just probably am not going to ever be a ZRGOFF girl. I'm probably never going to be, who makes Delina? I can't even remember. I'll think of it in a minute. I'm probably never going to be some of those niche a person like that, just because I have so many perfumes in my collection, and I'm not bragging. A lot of my perfumes are cheap. Who cares? If they smell good, they smell good. That's not what makes them niche. Niche is a company that only makes sense. Tom Ford is not niche. He makes shoes and handbags and whatever. That's not niche. So a lot of people say niche like it's good, or niche like it's expensive. Niche only makes perfumes. But this is ZRGOFF Casmerati Dolce Amalfi, and I might be saying that wrong, okay? Someone I read, God, I've used a lot. I haven't had this very long. I've only had this a couple weeks. That's a big dent for me for a couple weeks, and it's a small bottle too. Someone said this smelled like bubble gum, and they are right. And it's the good bubble gum, not the crappy bubble gum and the wintergreen or the weird. This is the juicy fruit Hubba Bubba bubble gum, which brings me to my next one. Anyway, I don't plan on buying another ZRGOFF, but ZRGOFF, hello, send me anything you want. But this is amazing. I wish I had a big bottle. I forget, these are pretty expensive though. This is going to bring me to my next one, and this is going to be more cutesy. I have about 4 that are cutesy. So I'll show you those next, and then I have some more. This is Moschino, and this is, I believe it's Toy Tube Bubblegum. I wish this smelled like bubblegum because, and this does sit out. This does not sit out. This stays in a drawer. This stays in a drawer. The first 3 that I showed you do sit out. And this sits out. This is, if you put a piece of bubble gum in your mouth and then put a rose petal in your mouth, and you can smell it. And it's a cedary rose. It's not even that sweet of a rose. This is so weird. And I have watched so many people. I bought this before it even was available in the United States, and I had to wait on it. And I had to pay a little bit more for it too, because I was like, yes, bubble gum, yes, this pink bottle. It's a cedary rose bubble gum. And I don't like it. I'm over rose. I'm not crazy about cedary roses, and bubblegum is in the background. And I've seen so many videos saying, oh my God, and reviews on Fragrantica, oh my God, this smells just like, the Hubba Bubba, the bubble yum and all that. It's not bad. It doesn't stink. I won't wear this because it's just that cedary rose that I don't like. And it's more cedary rose than it is bubblegum, trust me. And I know that when you don't like a particular scent, that is going to stand out front and center for you, and that's probably what it is. So a lot of people can probably spray this and say, oh my God, it smells just like bubblegum. Well, I don't like cedary rose, so and there is a bubblegum note in here. Oh, and it's also gone in like 90 seconds. So, well, I mean, what it is still there, but it leaves behind that cedary rose. So any bubble gum that you might get is gone real quick. Cutesy bottles. Actually, I had more than 4. This is the Juicy Couture. I bought this in 2017 too. And this the Viva La Juicy Secret. I just love the bottle. It's, I got it all jacked up here. It is probably my favorite from the Viva La Juicy bottles. I think the original Viva La Juicy original was my favorite perfume out of the rest of the line. I'm just kind of over that. I'm just over it. I could only wear this once in a while. This does smell good. I like to keep my sprayers in the front so I don't spray myself in the eye when I do this. I don't know what it is. I mean, it is sweet. It is the sweetest of all of them, I think. Or maybe not all of them, because I bought that. I bought one. I forgot what it was. It was supposed to smell like bubblegum, and it didn't smell like bubblegum either. I don't know. I just probably won't use this. But this does not sit out, but there's no reason for me not to have this sitting out because I'm probably not going to use it. I've had it for 3 or 4 years. It smells fine. It still smells on point, but I'm just not going to use that, so I might as well have it sitting out somewhere. So I'll probably find a place for that to sit out in my bedroom now. Cutesy. This is Kim Kardashian Peach. This is the only one that I have from her. I had Crystal Gardenia Oud, and I sold it, and I kind of wish I had not. And as soon as I put it on, and I sold it brand new, I only sprayed it like twice, and I had written that. Excuse me. As soon as the woman bought it, I regretted it. Because I do like Oud, and I do like the gardenia that's in that. So I wish I hadn't sold it, but I did. And I had the big bottle. I don't know if they come in smaller bottles. If I was ever able to buy, not a roller ball or just a plain spritzer, but if I was ever able to buy a small crystal of that, I would like to have the regular gardenia too. I smelled that in store. And that's the only one of the crystals I've ever smelled in store. And I do like the gardenia, and I really like the gardenia oud. I don't know if in my mind I just had so many gardenias and so many ouds, I just thought, I'll sell it, you know, and I did, and I regretted it, but oh well. But anyway, this is just a cutesy bottle. It does not sit out anywhere. And this is Peach. And this is a great, just natural smelling peach perfume. Oh, by the way, I got, off subject, I got my royalty scents of, oh, this smells so good. It's just a cute peach. Doesn't last very long. I got Tom Ford Bitter Peach, but it's in the royalty scent. What is that? The 10 ml. Masculine. A little bit masculine, but I do like it. And also just for anybody that's wanting that, sorry, and you don't want to fork out the money for the bottle, because I don't either, especially after I've smelled it. It's just okay. I also ordered a dupe. Oh my gosh. I'll have to do a video on that. I don't think it was Dossier. It could have been. Anyway, the dupe was spot on. I'll have to do my, put it down below if I can remember to. And I also ordered, I don't like roll-ons, but Oil of Perfumery is so good with their dupes, but they are roll-ons. Anybody that is just dying to have Tom Ford Bitter Peach or smell it, you can get the Oil of Perfumery on their website. They have tons of dupes. They're like $15, $16. And I think a couple dollars shipping. I don't even remember. They might ship free sometimes. That is spot on, and it lasts just about as long. I did wrist to wrist, just about as long as Tom Ford Bitter Peach, which, you know, most of those. The only one I've ever known of Tom Ford's perfume to last that long on me is Noir de Noir does. God, that might be it. I don't like the regular Tom Ford Noir Femme or whatever. Ugh. I got rid of that a long time ago. That straight up stinks to me. I see so many videos talking about how sexy it is. I hate it. Noir de Noir I love. But anyway, I got way off. This is Kim Kardashian's Peach. I think it's discontinued. You probably still buy it or whatever, but it's just cute. Don't have it sitting out. Don't really want to. It's just one of my little cutesy bottles. Okay, so this is Estee Lauder Youth Dew. And I actually have a little bottle, how they come in the regular bottles. I like stuff like this in the wintertime once in a while. Like Aromatic Elixir. Very light, and I'll spray around my knees because I don't want that in my face. That's kind of how the Youth Dew is. I don't know how many of you remember this, but this is the bottle from this is the vintage, like iconic Youth Dew bottle from way back in the day, and I'm pretty sure my grandmother had this same bottle. Somebody in my family had it. And so when it came out, it's I think it's 1.8 fluid ounces. When it came out in this bottle for like $50, I picked it up. Oh my God, it just smells so good. The trick with these and Aromatic Elixir and Charlotte Tilbury, Scent of a Dream, I have that one too, is go lightly and go low. Because if you spray a ton around here, you're going to choke you and yourself out, everybody else out. I mean, it's going to be all crazy. So, love that bottle. Love it. It just reminds me of, I don't even know what it reminds me of. I just freaking love it. Okay, this, is the cap off this? Yeah, it's somewhere. This is the Michelle Germain Sugarful. I have Sugarful. I have another bottle this size, And then I have a short one. I don't know if you guys have seen the short ones or not. They look just like, not the rollerball, they look just like this in about half the size of this in the sugar dispenser container. Walmart actually carries those during Christmas time and for $19.99. So it was so cute and just so much smaller. Like if I wanted to travel with it, I couldn't resist. So I actually have 3 bottles of this, but one's the small. Okay, so to go into the detail a little bit more, they have the, I think it's Sugarful Dream, the new blueberry one. Well, you guys know blueberry is my thing. I freaking love it. It's supposed to be blueberry marshmallow. I'm totally blind buying it. I already did. And it comes in the round thing with, and they put the roller ball just like this did when I actually ordered it online. So I have a roller ball of this too, but I love this. And this is kind of strawberry, and the other one has strawberry, but it's supposed to be more blueberry, and I love blueberry even more than strawberry. I have heard that they're not real similar, just those 2 notes different, so I hope I'm not disappointed. But I should get that probably by the time I do my next video, and I'll try to remember to show it and tell you my thoughts on it because I freaking love it. I think I had I think they sent me a sample of the, is it Sexual Noir? I don't know. I don't remember. It seems like I didn't like that one. And the spice one, the orangey one, I almost ordered it, but the reviews I read on it, I don't think I would like it. And, you know, $65 is a lot if you're not going to like it, so just for the bottle. But blueberry, I'm there. So I'll let you guys know when I get that. Okay, so this is Lolita Limpica. And this should be sitting out. I don't have it sitting out because I just don't. But in the bottle, just gorgeous. This to me is, people say it smells like Lyra. Lyra comes in ZRGOFF. I don't know what Lyra smells like. I've never even smelled a sample. So, all right, I'm going to spray myself in the eyeball probably. There it is. Wait a minute, what does it smell like? It's kind of a lemon cookie. But I've heard so many people say, this is not like holy grail for me. I do love the bottle, and the scent smells beautiful. So I'm not going to spend $300 and something on Lyra. But this is pretty. I almost sold this one time just because I didn't use it. And I was like, no, I kind of like it. So, you know, why I've done that a few times, regret it. And I've actually repurchased a few kind of cheapies that I had gotten rid of and repurchased. All right, I'm going to tell you, best I can on this one. Is this not beautiful? This is like one of the Arabian perfumes, and I have 2. God, I hope I don't forget to show you this other one. All right, I'm going to tell you the best I can what this says. Sahar, S-A-H-A-R, made in Dubai. So, and it came in a blue box with gold writing, I think, but I don't keep it in the packaging. This is the bottle. Okay, so just, and also, I'm pretty sure this is a dab on. A lot of the Arabians, yeah. Oh, check this out. It's so cool. I forgot. You have to be careful, though. You hear that? That's glass. Like, you could break that very easily. And it actually smells good. It's kind of, if Arabian perfumes had an aquatic kind of chypre or chypra or ever how you say that word. Everybody says it different. Everybody says it different. Who cares? An aquatic chypra scent. But I think I got it for like $20 or $30, and it was just so fancy. And I read reviews somewhere, and I thought I like it, and I do. But I just love the whole presentation of it. This does not sit out. No, it doesn't. So I'll go ahead and show you my other Arabian one right now. And this is so pretty. Well, I say Arabian. It's Alexandra J. I think that's an Arabian company. Let's see if anything's... Anyway, this is the Collector, and it's the Rose Oud. I've had this one for probably about a year and a half. And this is probably my favorite thing ever. And this is the reason I keep the box. I keep a few boxes these days, not all of them. If it's a cheapie and the box is just going to be a pain in the but I'm not going to keep it. So it's just got this, and I keep it in this just in case I ever decide to travel with it. Okay, so let me pull it out. It's just wrapped like that. Oh, let me show you this is beautiful. And so it opens. Now, when you look at the reviews for this on Fragrantica, because there's another one I was thinking about buying too, and it's about $55, and I don't remember what it's called. People talk about how ugly and tacky and horrific this bottle is. This is my favorite bottle ever. Ever. That's why I keep it in the entire presentation. And this little booklet comes in there too, the collector. I love it. I don't know how somebody thinks this is tacky. The other one I can't remember now exactly which one it was, but it is in a light peachy color or light pink color bottle. Can't remember. And it's just a rose oud. Oh, but it's deep. It's deep. It's got lots of patchouli. So don't think of some of the brighter medicinal rose ouds. This is probably the best one I've got, actually. That's beautiful. I wish I could think, I don't know, but this is gorgeous. I don't know how much it is now. I guess it's still available. The one I was looking at, the other one in this collection was like $55. But that rose oud is gorgeous, especially if you like the deep, like patchouli. Definitely get the patchouli out of that one. So that's my favorite. That is my favorite bottle that I have. And runner-up is Kat Von D. Is it this called Sin? Yeah. No, Sinner. Yeah, I had a long time ago. I had a bottle of this in a different bottle when she first released it, and it might have been a mini, a roll, I don't know. And I was just like, when these bottles came out, Saint and Sinner, I don't like Saint. But this is, I do keep this out. The perfume is not a holy grail perfume for me. Actually, it's nice. It's going to remind you a little bit of Sarah Jessica Parker, Lovely, and Narciso Rodriguez Had a Baby, because it's a little stronger than Lovely, maybe, but not quite as rancid musky as Narciso Rodriguez. I have a hard time with those. Even the white cube Narciso is my favorite because it's got, I don't know, so far I haven't smelled them all. There's a few that's come out since then. Like I think there's one that's kind of like got a tropically something. I haven't smelled that, but I have to be really light with those. But now Sarah Jessica Parker Lovely, I have 2 bottles of that. I love that one. It's not nearly as heavy of a musk. So this is Anna Sway, and this is Mermaid. Is that not beautiful? Somebody sent me a sample in an order. And I looked at it and they had, and of course it's just a little vial. Well, I looked at the picture of the bottle and I was like, oh my God. And this is when I lived here. So it's like 6 months ago. So I hope this don't cut me off because I have 3 more. I'll keep talking. If it cuts me off, it cuts me off, and I'll show the other ones in another video. So I get online like 6 months ago and I'm looking for this, and it's basically non-existent for the United States to get this. I found this about a month ago in TJ Maxx, and I think for like $14.99. Now, this does sit out. Perfume-wise, and I knew this from the sample. I don't know, it's kind of cute. Very fresh, just fresh. I gotta go to the grocery store, fresh. But this bottle, though, right? I think it might be runner-up with Sinner, but the Rose Oud is still my favorite. So I'll try to show you these. I have 3 more. This is, could not tell you how this is pronounced. ASJA. I don't know if it's Asia. I know it's not spelled like Asia normally is, or Aja. And it just looks like this. I had the little tiny one, and it really looks like a tiny miniature of this. Don't remember where I got it. I don't remember if it came in something that I ordered or what. But if you like opium, not black opium, opium before they tore it up and watered it down. This is even better than that. And I was never 100% opium. I was maybe 85% opium. This is 110%. It's just better. It's an Oriental dream. I love this. It's not cheap. I mean, it's not crazy expensive. That ZRGOFF costs more than this. But I mean, what is that? 1 ounce, I think. And I think I paid like $60 for it. I want a big bottle of this. Let me spray it. This is almost like if Opium Original and a sweet Cinnabar had a baby. There you go. So I'll show you these really quickly because we're still rolling, just in case it does cut me off. These do sit out, and I do like them. But they're in, like I said, the room's dark, and the bottles, where the perfume's at, are not clear. So light's not going to get in there very easily. This is... Here As You Go Lovers. This is G, the coconut one, and this is Little Angel. And right now I know exactly what this smells like, but I can't remember what the notes are. I love it though. These are my favorite too. Now I do like these are the only ones I have in the big dolls. I have a couple of the small dolls. I think one's baby. I think one might be G. I think I've showed them before. And then I have the tester, the bigger round bottles that are just the testers. And I have that one, I think it's in the purple label. It smells like suntan lotion. I love that one too. But these do sit out. This is so good. I was at TJ Maxx or Marshall's last week, and they have some of these in there right now. Be careful. I picked up what I thought was this for like $14.99 and open it up, and it's not silver. It's a light rose gold, but on the box it looks silver, and I think it was one of the electric pop ones or something, and I was like, oh my God, and I smelled it, and I didn't like it. So it wasn't this. So on the box, it looks like this. But they trick you because they're not showing you that it's a very pale rose gold color, and look for the words electric pop, because let me look on the bottom of this to see if it's more specific than G. I don't think so. I think this is just G. And so it's the electric pop, and it looked like this, and I didn't like it. And when you take it out of the box, it is a different color. So that is it for this video. I'm glad. I hate it's 32 minutes long, but that's just how it is. I may have another video because this was a quick grab. I gathered these together in like 15 minutes, and I said, I'm going to do this video. This is not all of my cutesy favorite pretty bottles, so I may do another one, and I also may bring in some of the ones that I tried to mention or tried to talk about in this video. So subscribe if you have not, thumbs up, thumbs down if you just don't like it. But I appreciate you watching the video, and you guys have a great day. Bye.